citizens and so on is applied at the United Arab Emirates, where Dubai is. Foreigners, they cannot own more than 51% of the economy. If you come there as a foreigner, you want to open a business, you must have partnership with the citizens of that country. And they must own about 51%, and you take 49%. So I'm glad that MK Party has started with this piece of legislation which is going to protect the Spaza shop economy. But we need to do more and even put another bill which is going to call for the shared ownership by everyone who operates in the township, including the malls. The township economy must belong to the township people. It cannot be right that township people are simply consumers and they play no economic role in the economic entities which are operating right inside their own townships. You know, when we grow up under apartheid, township shops were owned by black people, black native people. And they were historical entities. They were generational businesses. But after 1994, with the ANC coming into power, opening up this country to everybody, as they claim South Africa belongs to all who live in it, go to any township today, the small-scale businesses, the shops, the bottle stores are owned by Pakistanis, are owned by outsiders. It's a shocking thing that has happened in this country. I don't want to talk about what happened to the inner cities of our towns, our cities, small and big. You go there, you will find Pakistanis are dominating the local economy. We have been expelled from our cities, basically. And they brought a degeneration of services in those inner cities. If we were to start regenerating and rebuilding those cities, we must start by claiming the economy and give it to South Africans. Because we are from here, our homes are here, we are going nowhere, we take much better control of the social amenities. But yes, the point I was trying to raise today was simply to say, be careful of argument that says the Spaza shop economies are irrelevant. They are not. They are sitting at top 8 contributors to the GDP of South Africa.
South Africa must protect Spaza shops from foreign domination. Sanbonani bantu basekhaya. Sanbonani ma-Africa. Welcome back to IZWI LABANSUNDU, the voice for Africans, the voice of the people. Today we are tackling a very sensitive but necessary conversation. Should South Africa pass laws to protect Spaza shops in the townships and villages from foreign domination? Because let us be honest, walk into almost any township today, be it Soweto, Tembisa, Alexandra, Khayelitsha, Qwaqwa, Botshabelo, who owns most of the Spaza shops? And more importantly, why are local South Africans being pushed out of their own informal economy? Let us talk about it. The reality on the ground. Let us start with facts, not emotions. Spaza shops were originally a survival mechanism for black South Africans during apartheid, because there were laws that were in place which prevented black people from partaking in the mainstream economy, because the mainstream economy was reserved for the white population. These shops were community-based. family-run, small but powerful economic engines. But today, things have changed dramatically. In many townships, foreign nationals dominate the spaza sector. Prices are often lower. Supply chains are stronger. Local shop owners are struggling to compete. Now, here's the key question. Is this healthy competition? Or is it economic displacement? Because competition, of course, is good. But competition is only good when the playing field is equal. Is the playing field fair? Now, let us be honest. Let us be honest about something many people are afraid to say. Foreign-owned spaza shops often succeed because 1. Bulk buying networks. 2. Collective ownership models. 3. Access to cheaper supply chains. Sometimes access to compromised goods in terms of quality. Hence, they can afford to name them at the price that they are naming them because the product that they are selling are not subjected to the same scrutiny in terms of the quality as the products that are being sold by South Africans. Extended operating hours. While many local South Africans lack access to capital. 2. Operate individually, not collectively. 3. Face crime without protection, which makes it very difficult for them to operate for long hours like the foreigners do. Have limited business support. So this is not just about hard work. It is about systems and structure. And when the systems are unequal, the outcome is predictable. One group dominates, the other disappears, as we have seen in our townships. That many of the local owned spaza shops have disappeared or have been taken over by foreigners. What should government do? Now let us get to the heart of the matter. Should the government pass laws to protect local spaza shops? My answer is simple. Yes, but intelligently, not emotionally. We do not need chaos. We do not need violence. We need policy and policy certainty. Here are practical solutions government can implement. 1. Licensing and regulation. Every spaza shop must be registered. And every spaza shop must be local owned by our own black people. Enforce zoning laws in townships. Limit oversaturation in one area. 2. Local ownership incentives. Prioritize South African citizens in township retail. Provide funding and grants to local entrepreneurs. 3. Wholesale support. Government-backed supply chains for local shop owners. Access to bulk buying at competitive prices. 4. Cooperative models. Encourage South Africans to form buying groups. Compete collectively, not individually. This is not about removing anyone. It's about empowering locals to survive and compete. Addressing the so-called xenophobic argument. Now, let us deal with the elephant in the room. Whenever this topic is raised, people shout, xenophobia, xenophobia, xenophobia. But let us be clear. There is a difference between hating foreigners and protecting local economic participation. Every country in the world protects its local economy. Americans protect American business. China protects Chinese industries. Even African countries regulate foreign traders. So why must South Africans feel guilty for wanting the same? This is not about hate. This is about economic justice. Because when local people are excluded from their own economy, that is a recipe for social instability. The danger of doing nothing. If government continues to ignore this issue, we are heading toward serious problems. Increased unemployment, rising resentment among locals, community tensions, possible outbreak of violence. And we have seen this before. When people feel economically excluded, they don't write policy papers. They react emotionally. That's why leadership is important. Government must act before frustration turns into conflict. In conclusion, so here's the bottom line. South Africa does not need hatred. South Africa does not need division. South Africa needs fair economic participation. Spaza shops are not just business. They are a gateway to entrepreneurship, a survival tool for the poor, a foundation for township economies. If we lose control of that, we lose something much bigger than just small shops. So yes, South Africa must pass laws that protect and empower local spaza shop owners while maintaining order, fairness, and dignity for everyone. If you agree or disagree, I want to hear from you. Should foreigners be restricted in township economies, or should it remain open competition? Comment down below. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and join to be a member to IZWI LABANSUNDU, where we speak truth without fear. IZWI LABANSUNDU, the voice for Africans. Kama Africa. IZWI LABANTU.